Alright, what's up YouTube? So first off, I want to apologize for not having a video out Friday like we're scheduled to. It was supposed to be Nico, but he had computer issues. Fuck technology, I know. So he's gonna get that fixed. We're gonna get back on schedule. But for now, I'm with my coach and douchebag, Walter Carrillo, and we're gonna answer a question from YouTube. Over time, we're gonna do more structured Q&As, but right now we didn't, and he asked a question, so we want to get a video out on it, and it's actually a pretty good question. So on our YouTube channel, Dante Resendez, sorry if I mispronounced that, he asked, how can you make a video about peaking for your 1 rep max? And he said specifically from the floor for a deadlift, but to be more applicable to a broader audience, we're gonna answer how to peak for a whole meet, so all 3 lifts, not just the deadlift. And in turn, it will have you peaking for the deadlift. So without further ado, the kid who's been annoying this whole video so far is gonna get serious and answer how to peak for your 1 rep max for meet day.
Alright guys, so in all seriousness, whatever program you're following, you're obviously gonna be doing a lot of volume. So as you get closer to a meet, I'd say 4 to 5 weeks out, because you need about 5 to 3 days to recover properly for the meet. So 4 or 5 weeks out, you should already have an idea of what you're gonna hit for openers and maybe even second attempts. So I'd say about 4 weeks out, you start tapering down whatever program you're doing, whoever's coaching you. And about 7 days out, you wanna already start taking your squat attempts, first attempts, and your bench first attempts, and your deadlift first attempts. So you wanna put your squats and deadlifts on the same day because you wanna give yourself more of a meet feel. Because if you take your squat attempt one day and then your deadlift attempt the other day, you're not gonna have the same, it's not gonna have the same effect because you're not gonna have the same type of fatigue that day. About 3 days out, you wanna take your bench opener for, let's say, doubles or triples and throw yourself an overload of a second attempt. And even 2 days out, what I had Yanni do was take his second to last warm up on squats, just neurological purposes and just so you can have that feel of the weight. And then that gives you two days before the meet, and then you go and hit your meet. When you're in the meet, you should already have an idea. Basically, what most coaches would want you to do is go 7-9, 8-9, 9-9. But in reality, sometimes things go wrong. But most of the coaches that I know and that have coached me and helped me out usually already have an idea for the people they're training what their first attempts and second attempts are gonna be.
So yeah, pretty much what he said. And like for the deadlift, because he asked specifically, like you're gonna have a few more days of rest just because that's a more taxing movement than squat and bench. And so with all that, like he said it perfectly. I don't even have to re-explain it. Just keep in mind, he was coaching me for nationals, and we had 6 weeks in between qualifiers and nationals, and I hit a 60-pound meet PR because of his great peak. And I was pissed because I only hit 60 pounds and I wanted 80 or 90 pounds. So just keep that in mind. What he's saying, like, he may have said it not the best way because he's a dumbass.
I tried.
But he tried. And no, what he meant, like, the information is actually all good there. Everything. So follow that if you're going to peak for a meet. Obviously, you may be different with your coach and everything. But just remember, I was pissed off because I only had a 60-pound meet PR in 6 weeks. That's how well he knows how to peak someone. So keep that in mind. That's gonna be all for this video.
Wait, really quick to say.
Never mind, not gonna be all for this video. He's gonna say something real quick.
Kind of really quick. Yeah, there's so much to peaking. This was just like a summary of my head, but there's so much for peaking. If you want to look into DUP and how to incorporate RPE-based training into your training, I really suggest you look that up because that helps you a lot. Because percentages only help you to a certain extent, but there's gonna be some days that you're gonna feel like straight up dookie shit, and you're supposed to hit like 90%, and you freaking 80% feels like 100. You're gonna definitely, that's why you introduce the RPE skill. There's just so much, guys. So
but yeah, everything's gonna be different people, and I'm pretty sure Dante runs conjugates. Like obviously, since this is like
a good program,
since this is just like a broad generalization of how to peak, obviously like take it for what it is, but then look more into what you're doing specifically in the program. And if you have a coach, obviously they're gonna know exactly what they're doing based on the program they're running for you. So yes, it's gonna be different for everyone, but this is pretty much a broad sense of how you should run the peak, kind of no matter what program you are running. So now that's gonna be all for this video. Please like, share, subscribe. We're getting back on track with the uploads and everything. Tool bag, but yeah, October 16th, just remember that. That's a different story. 25 weeks out. Peace.